You take the smaller number, left hand side, bigger number, right hand side. Now, this inequality, I'm going to draw on the line number. You can start with x more than negative 3, or you can start with x more than 2. We start with the smaller number, okay, smaller number. So negative 3 would be here, negative 3, it is more than, so we go to the right, right is more than. And whenever you have the arrow, you have to put positive sign. I put 2 times, I put 2 times. One is for this section, one is for this section. And when there is no arrow here, we put a negative sign. That's all. So, for this inequality, I have drawn the line number. Now repeat for the next inequality, x more than 2. I'm going to mark the 2 here. Mark the 2. X more than 2. We go to the right hand side. Again, when there is arrow, you mark positive. When there's no arrow, we mark negative. If you notice, I've marked 2 times. Okay. Now, watch. Positive times positive, you would get positive. Negative times positive, you would get negative. And finally, negative times negative, we would get positive. Now, which one are we going to take for the answer? Are we going to take the positive part or the negative part? You go back to step 1. You have to go back to step 1. So if we go back to step 1, you see step 1? This was our step 1. We had more than 0. The expression was more than 0. So coming back here in step 1, we had more than 0. And more than 0, of course, is positive. More than 0 is positive, which means our answer is the positive part. This and this. And what are these answers? The positive part. The first one is this side, on the right hand side. So x, this is right hand side of 2. Right hand side of 2. Right hand side is more. So x is more than 2. Our first answer. And then when I go to the negative 3, it is left hand side. Left hand side is less than. Okay, so now x less than negative 3. Our second answer. Okay, so this is our question for today. Thank you. I see you on the next lesson.